John's Jesuit High School in Toledo as the Titans, 2-3, 0-2 in the track, take on Fremont Ross, who's 1-4 and 0-2. Kevin Peel and Mo Jarouche with you here tonight. Fremont Ross kicking off to St. John's to start off the events tonight. Just outside the hash marks across the 40 is where St. John's will begin this initial drive. And we're happy to have Mo Jarouche on the airwaves for the first time. Mo, welcome to the BCSN family. It's going to be a fun matchup tonight.
Thanks, Kevin. Glad to be here.
And when you look at this St. John's team coming off of a tough loss last week to Whitmer, 35-20, you look at this first drive, you look at your talented quarterback, Brady Lichtenberg, you want to see a first drive touchdown if you're the Titans here.
Definitely, Titans want to take advantage of the smaller secondary. And
yes, Fremont Ross does definitely have the smaller secondary here today. Tall receivers on the outside for this St. John's team. Two men in motion, Lichtenberg in the gun on 1st and 10. He's looking to his left, now down the middle, pressure comes. He rolls out, throws a ball along the sideline, which is caught at the 45 for a pickup of 4 yards. Nice catch made by Jaden McKinstry, the 6'5 junior wideout, for a gain of 4 to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, just like Coach Mack had told us in the pregame, they're looking to do a lot of dinking and dunking, see what the defense offers them.
Well, the talented Brady Lichtenberg sends a man in motion from his own 40. A quick little forward pass here to Dimitri Mitsopoulos, who's coming near side and is pushed out of bounds, although they will keep the clock rolling as he crossed midfield and got to the 46. And that is a nice pickup and a first down, gain of 9. St. John's, they're looking for some tempo early.
Definitely looking to set the tempo here, trying to control the line of scrimmage. They're going to have their work cut out for them against this Fremont Ross defensive front. But so far, so good.
On the 46 as they are into Fremont Ross territory for the first time. And in motion. And they throw it out here near side. That's Carson Toth who makes the catch. Crosses the 40. Shoved out of bounds at the 39-yard line. The strong tackle made by Micah Hill, a senior linebacker, 6 foot, 192 pounds. That is a gain of 6 on first down to bring up 2nd and 4.
They're moving the ball. They're getting it upfield just like they game plan.
And using the air game to do so. Mitsopoulos in motion going far side. They throw it backwards to him, and he will escape a tackler. Gets across the 35, across the 30, and out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Dimitri Mitsopoulos, what looked like a backwards pass from Lichtenberg, ends up exploding for 15 yards and a first down.
Looked like they had him there for a loss, but he got away from the tackler and managed to pick up a first down right near the red zone.
4 plays already, Mo, and all positive gains for St. John's, 4, 9, 6, and 15. Put the ball at the 25-yard line of Fremont Ross. We are not even a minute into the contest. And the Little Giants have a sideline warning here already, as their coach is trying to get things situated. 1st and 10 from the 25 for Lichtenberg. 1 receiver right, 3 to the left. Lichtenberg back to throw. Pressure comes over the middle and in and out of the hands. Incomplete. Not able to hook up with his intended target, Thomas Zyros, the 6'4 junior receiver who leads the team in receptions this season with 20. Entering play tonight, 2nd and 10. Missed opportunity there, Mo.
First incompletion of the game, but definitely looking good, moving the ball.
20 catches, 442 yards, and 5 touchdowns this year for Thomas Zyros. Receiving for St. John's, he's had another fine year. And we're going to have a Titan exit due to either an equipment issue or an injury. Jaden McKinstry going to jog off. Spencer Tayo will jog on the field for the Titans. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Lichtenberg to throw. Pressure comes off the outside, throws the end zone, caught, touchdown, Titans. Jack Ryder, the 6'4" senior tight end, makes the 25-yard touchdown reception, and the Titans march down the field in a minute's time to take a 6-0 lead.
Quick strike by the Titans. What looked like a missed opportunity the previous play, they capitalized on the very next one.
Didn't take long on homecoming for St. John's to get the drive going, and ultimately end up with a score. Gabriel Klobowski, the extra point, is up and good for the senior. And with 10:56 remaining in quarter number one, Coach Larry McDaniel, a happy man right now. St. John's drives down the field, gets an opening drive touchdown to take a 7-0 lead on homecoming here at Leiden Field. So we kind of called it off the top, Mo. You want that strong start offensively. That's exactly what the Titans got there.
Definitely. They wanted to set the tempo, and they're looking to move the ball through the air. And so far it's working according to plan.
6 plays, 59 yards, and 59 seconds, capped off by the touchdown pass from Brady Lichtenberg to Jack Ryder. And St. John's has the 7-0 lead here in the windy conditions tonight up at Leiden Field here on the campus of St. John's Jesuit High School. Jack Ryder making his 20th reception of the year. That was his 4th touchdown catch. Brady Lichtenberg through the air. Now 14 touchdowns this year to just 3 interceptions. Has had another fine year for the Titans. And it's an onside kick variety, still alive. The Titans may have it, and they do at the 36. So Klobowski there with a surprise, just bounced it right up the middle of the field, and the Titans all over it. Took a funny hop over one of the return men for Fremont, one of the up guys, and just the classic case of getting caught off guard, and now St. John's looking for a 2-score lead.
That Titan team reached into their bag of tricks and pulled out what Ross wasn't expecting, an onside kick.
Wow, yeah, surprising play nonetheless. A recovered onside kick. Not exactly the start that the Little Giants were hoping for tonight, coming off of a 34-0 loss to Findlay a week ago. Brady Lichtenberg, 2 receivers each way, 1st and 10 from the 37 to throw. Pressure comes, incomplete. Over the middle at the 30-yard line, intended for Ryder. Micah Hill was on his back, and he helped with the pass breakup, 2nd and 10. See very aggressive coverage from these Little Giants defensive backs, trying to make sure they're on these receivers after the last touchdown.
Yeah, after that last drive, they want to look to tighten up the coverage and really, prevent these receivers from breaking free clean.
2nd and 10 from the 37. 3 receivers left this time for Lichtenberg, 1 to the right, and a running back. And the 2nd and 10 play, throws outside. Zyros, the catch, breaks away. 20, 15, 10, trying to get to the pylon, and he's pushed out of bounds. Thomas Zyros, who had the drop earlier, makes the catch, motors down the sideline, and he sets up a goal-to-go situation after a gain of 32 yards.
Great second effort there. Looked like he was going to step out, turned around, kept going, pushed it all the way up inside the 5. Titans looking to set another score in.
From the 4, shotgun with a running back. And Lichtenberg kept it, goes backwards. That defensive front of Fremont Ross tightening up. And outside the 10, a loss of 6 yards for Lichtenberg. Micah Hill, a busy man, the senior, with the stop. And they're going to give him a 7-yard loss on the play.
We knew we'd start seeing some pressure from Fremont Ross. That D-line up front, they're definitely going to put pressure.
That's technically the 2nd run of this first quarter for St. John's, along with a negative pass to Mitsopoulos. Slant route caught, touchdown. Titans on the board again. Thomas Zyros, 2nd grab of the drive, and there go the Titans. Less than 2 minutes into the game, they have themselves a 13-0 lead. Brady Lichtenberg with touchdown pass number 15 of the season.
Quick strikes by St. John's.
Yeah, we see it there with Zyros. Just another talented receiver on the outside for them to work with. Lebowski, extra point, up and good. 10:04 remaining opening quarter. St. John's, the start they were dreaming of, 2 touchdown drives after recovering the onside kick. They go down and stun the Little Giants once again, a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's the way to look at this right now, Mo. Fremont Ross looks a little shell-shocked.
That's the word I was going to use, shell-shocked. This is not the way they wanted the game to start. They're definitely going to have to make some adjustments here. We'll see what they have happening on offense after they receive this kickoff.
You hear that wind whipping around here at Leiden Field tonight. And it is blowing in our direction. We are actually standing on the roof of the press box tonight, so we have an absolutely marvelous view. We're up here with our cameraman Andrew and our excellent director Charlie tonight, taking in the full effect of the wind. But fortunately it wasn't last Friday, and we were out here when it was raining all throughout Northwest Ohio. Another low driving kick from Chlebowski, and Fremont Ross able to recover it this time. They will fall on it between the 35 and the 40, and their drive will start at the 39. So now we have the opportunity to see this talented freshman quarterback, 5'8", 150-pound Caden Holmes. A lot of pressure on him to try and start something quickly for the Little Giants.
Definitely a lot of pressure, freshman starting quarterback. But his coach told us he's got the composure, and he's the guy that's going to put him in the best positions to win. So
we have seen a lot of talented quarterbacks in Northwest Ohio. Brady Lichtenberg, no exception to that rule. Of course, Riley Keller at Whitmer and numerous others. But
absolutely,
coach thinks that this man right here, Caden Holmes, is a young version of those guys. And they pitch it, but nothing going in the backfield. The Titans able to wrangle up a TFL. Blaze Byer, the junior linebacker, bringing back the tailback. And it's a loss of 2 to bring up 2nd and 12.
Titans read that one all the way. They were looking for the read option, and they snuffed it out.
Bryson Hammer, the ball carrier a moment ago for these Little Giants. He is another freshman. To the air, Holmes, pressure behind him, slings it outside, intercepted. Green in front of him, touchdown Titans. Pick 6, Gary Batch, the 6'4" senior receiver / safety, picked it off, showing those receiver hands, returns it to the house, 37 yards, and it's a 20-0 lead, less than 3 minutes into the game for St. John's.
Everything seems to be going right for St. John's tonight. Offense, defense, and special teams firing on all cylinders.
And unfortunately for the Little Giants, that was something that really stung them in that game against Findlay. They played 4 full quarters, Mo, and talking with Coach Long before the game, but the problem seemed to be mistakes like that, turning the football over, giving free points to the opposition. Chlebowski tacks on the extra point. Yeah, 9:13 to go, first quarter, 21-0.
Yeah, that's what Coach Long talked to us about. The underclassmen and the inexperience and the small mistakes, turnovers leading to points cost them against Findlay, and this was one they wish they could get back.
Well, it ends up being a 46-second drive that results in a touchdown for St. John's. 2 plays, -2 yards in 46 seconds, and ultimately the pick 6 for Caden Holmes results in a touchdown for the Titans, who will be kicking off for the 3rd time already here tonight. These Titans coming out strong, looking for win number 1 in track play. Both these teams 0-2 in the Three Rivers Athletic Conference entering play tonight. Lebowski sends it on the ground again. A high bounce. Another tough field at the 35. And Ross going to achieve no more than the 39 on that kickoff return. They'll give him the 38, a 3-yard return. And that is where Fremont Ross will start off drive number 2. And so, you know, the theme that we've seen throughout is St. John's, you know, really putting their foot to the throat of this Little Giants team right out of the gate. That happened again on the last drive, the pick 6. For Caden Holmes, you just got to throw that one away, right, Mo?
That's all you can do. You got to put that last series behind you, come out here, and, you know, hopefully get the right read on this defense.
From their own 39, 1st and 10. Holmes with the give. And a behind left guard tackle, a run outside the hash marks. And not much there on the ground for the ball carrier. Bring up 2nd down.
That's good play call right there. You know, don't let the quarterback get rattled. Just, you know, let them make their way down the field.
Daniel Rusher with that last attempt, which was a 2-yard gain. He will line up on the right side of Caden Holmes, 2nd and 8 from the 41. 2 receivers out to the right. Holmes throws, incomplete. 2 receivers in the same vicinity. The intended target was Anthony Van, the freshman receiver, but also Dion Bradley, a junior wideout, seemed to be running a route in the same vicinity, crossing each other up. A little miscommunication, 3rd and 8.
Looked like he got a little nervous with that one, let it go a little too soon, and his receivers just weren't ready yet.
So from his own 35, Holmes on 3rd and 8. 2 receivers, has a tight end, floated the snap. Pressure comes instantaneously. They throw it down the sideline and incomplete. Again, Van and Dion Bradley in the same vicinity. Bradley got his right mitt on it near the 42 of St. John's. There's a penalty flag at the 30, by the way. And let's see who this goes against. This is the first flag of the contest, or maybe not. They'll pick it up. So no flag. 4th. Oh, okay. Roughing the passer against St. John's as they hit Caden Holmes late on that play. And that gives Fremont Ross an automatic 1st down.
Yeah, Holmes saw that snap fly over his head, but those Titan defenders got in and got a little extra hit on him at the end there.
Daniel Rusher again, the run, but not much. He is thrown backwards. They haven't moved the ball back yet. Now they have to the 45, a loss of 1 for Rusher. Brings up 2nd down and 11. But nonetheless, not really a penalty that you want to see if you're Coach McDaniel, even with a 21-0 lead here early. You want to see that discipline.
That's right. That's you know, that's a simple mistake that can be avoided.
Option, and they're not able to really connect for a positive gain. In fact, it's a big loss. Daniel Rusher back into his own territory at the 49-yard line. Maybe a friendly spot there. Loss of 6 for Rusher.
St. John's all over that one. They saw it. They saw it coming.
And again, the snap a bit wobbly for Fremont Ross.